Hello, we are back with episode, I think it's 15. Am I right, Amit? Amit will let me know.
Whatever.
Put a fork in it.
Episode.
And tonight, in the Forkey Lounge, we are joined by Randy,
How's it going?
who loves my brother from another Paul. They have such a beautiful romance going.
Exactly how I would put it. Yeah.
That's how I would put it.
Even though we didn't get our fucking music.
Yeah, Paul, what the fuck?
He's not even here yet. He'll come in and he'll watch it at fast speed, and then he'll hear all of this and then start yelling at us. But that's okay. But yeah, he's putting together he's taking the music that Hex made and adding from what I understand, cuts.
He's doing video magic.
He's doing like that fancy video stuff. So what's up, Randy? How was your week?
Busy. School's winding down, so it was all right. Graduation went all right. What do you say, Adam?
Still trying to get your grade 10? You ever see Trailer Park Boys?
Fuck yeah. A nice looking fucking kitty right there.
Fucking nice kitty. You soon.
No,
that's my favorite character.
School.
Oh, you work at a school?
A private school, doing miscellaneous bullshit that I shouldn't have to do. But, people don't talk to each other.
Are you drinking Dr. Pepper?
All 23 flavors.
That's kind of a rhetorical question, isn't it?
Yeah, I love Dr. Pepper. I don't know why Doug's so hard on it. It has such a, I don't know. It has this was Dr. Pepper, but now it's tequila and lemonade, and it's really good.
Me and tequila do not mix.
Sometimes me and tequila don't mix, when I drink too much of it, and then I fall into a fire pit. That's
twice. I tripped over that fucking thing the other night, though.
That thing.
Horse Mommy wants to know what number drink you're on.
3.
Jesus. Unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow. Otherwise, this would really turn into a shit show.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, she's already got the niggles.
Hey, bro. What's up with that?
You didn't have time to fucking roll a joint.
You made me forget what I was gonna say.
I didn't make you forget shit. You forgot that on your own volition.
Oh, Brandy, do you know who Lita Ford is?
Lita Ford.
Thank you.
Nope.
Yeah, you're fucking outnumbered on this one. We were in the car the other day, and she asked me what fucking song was on.
Kiss Me Deadly. No. There was a different song on, and I said something about Lita Ford.
No, when we were on our way home from Aldigu.
No, that's when you started naming all of
Yeah, that's the fucking story I want to tell right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My girlfriend would know who she is because she always knows all that shit.
So there was some 80s rock chick song on that. She's like, you know who this is? And I was like, Joan Jett.
It's good response.
So then I was like, and then I was wrong, and then I said Art.
No.
And then
you said Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar, and then I was
Lita Ford.
And then I was like the Bengals. Just started naming a bunch of fucking chicks that I knew, rock chicks that I knew, and it took me a minute. But no, she had to tell me. And then another song came on, and I was like, "Don't even ask, because I'm not. I don't even want to go through this again." And she's like,
"Yes, Shannon, he does. So he'll know who Lita Ford is."
It's like my girlfriend's going to some concert tomorrow with her daughters to some Tom. I don't know what the dude's name is. He's from like Vanderpump Rules.
No, they're not.
From who? What?
Tom something.
No, they're
it's like
not.
he has like a cover band.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Nah, I can't believe they're going to see that. Vanderpump Rules, that faggoty dude, but he's not gay.
Jesus Christ!
I can't smoke weed, but you're gonna say faggot on here?
I didn't say faggot. I said
You said faggoty.
Yeah, but that's like a compliment.
The fuck it is. Somebody calls me faggoty. We're fighting.
Well, it would mean that you're very fashionable.
Yeah, no one's calling me that.
Okay, but anyways, his band is
Nice
so bad.
jeans, no
And
shoes.
he's the one that just cheated on his girlfriend of 10 years.
That one, whatever his name is.
This is all we got left?
Yeah, but there's like more upstairs.
But yeah, her and her daughters are going to see him tomorrow, I guess. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know who that is. Well, he has a cover band. Okay, still don't know who that is. I didn't know that. Nope, he doesn't want to be picked
Oh
up.
my god. Wait until I tell CD. Wait until I tell her, because we talk about that a lot.
Yeah, like she watches that. She watches the Desperate Housewives of Atlanta or whatever the fuck it's called.
There's that one.
Wait,
There's like 6
Yeah.
of them.
I don't really watch those ones anymore.
Sister
But
Wives.
Vanderpump Rules is like a train wreck, and it's an amazing train wreck.
It's like an
And it's-
Amtrak train wreck, though. It's not a freight train wreck.
I leave to Vanderpump, and if I was gonna be that kind of rich, I'd be like Lisa Vanderpump. She's a goddess.
She wants me to watch a show with her, and I'm like, I can't stand watching rich people complain about rich people problems.
Well, that most of them didn't start off rich. It was all the like waitresses and waiters.
Yeah.
But Lisa Vanderpump is rich, but she doesn't really complain because she has like the best life ever.
Yeah.
And she rescues dogs, and she has fucking swans. I'm sorry. Never mind. Talk about something else.
Yeah, CD's not here, so we don't have to talk about that.
I know, because she was supposed to be, so isn't that funny?
You guys ought to get with my girlfriend and so you guys can have a little live stream of Vanderpump Rules.
CD and I are thinking about doing an episode talking about Vanderpump Rules stuff.
Can you wait till it starts snowing and I'm like plowing snow?
Like, no, it wouldn't be to do like our own thing. But yeah, CD was supposed to join us in the Forkey Lounge tonight. That's okay.
She bailed. She's like, I'm gonna go make money in a real fucking lounge.
Yeah.
Don't blame her, not in this fucking economy.
Yeah.
Who's a fucktard?
You think I'm selling bootleg cigarettes because I want to, Adam? No, because I live in fucking hell, Illinois, and the taxes are ridiculous.
Oh, you're in Illinois?
Yeah,
What the fuck did I think you were like in Kansas or something?
because
You can come on if you want, Michael.
I'm
Michael's-
in Corn, Illinois, not Chicago.
Michael was trying to go live in the Discord. You can come on here if you want.
You're gonna have to send him a link.
Oh.
We're fucked.
But next week, it's only going to be Kyle because I'm going to fucking pick his brain. He gets it, like, he's toured with Lita Ford. Have you ever heard any of his music? You guys should go check out his music.
Kyle
Right,
Moore.
Shannon? Oh, how do you say his last name?
Matavik?
Is that how you say it?
That's how I'm guessing.
Is he
We'll
like
find
in a
out next
band or is he
Tune
like a
in next
sound
week.
guy or?
No, he's in a band. It's the
Yes, I mean, she's already 3 drinks in, and I've been home for 15 minutes.
Oh, Michael.
Hey, Michael, I mean, he's going to fix a drink. So, dude, you probably fix the drink, drink said drink, make next drink, and then check your DMs.
Dude's gonna move me off the stream like I must have drank me 20 Dr.
13 Dr. Pepper. That must be $1 million wound there. The government must keep all that money because I ain't never seen a cent.
Oh, the guys at work do that shit all the time. That I'll just be walking. Those like I drank about 13 Dr. Peppers. Assholes.
I'd be doing more like how many cheeseburgers can you fit in that cheeseburger dumpster of yours?
It's like half old white guys and like a couple younger white guys and then one black guy. So figure that one out.
Oh, the cops must have shot somebody.
I hope not.
So I had to drive around this little like checkpoint that they got going on, right? And then like I said, I was worried. I thought that they were going to come up behind me. This cop came screaming up behind somebody just for missing it, like for avoiding a checkpoint. So for avoiding something that's completely unconstitutional, we're going to risk lives and fucking fly down the fucking road and try to get you.
Oh yeah, they don't care. They just want that money.
So I'm like, son of a bitch, man. This son of a bitch is coming after me. So then he didn't. I kept cruising, went around a so-called block, and where's the papers at?
I don't know.
They should be under there.
Right there.
Went around a so-called block, and then I go to the speedway up here at the corner.
A common ground.
So I can get a 6-pack of tall boy training fluid here, and
It's gonna be a great show.
So then I go to the speedway and I forget my wallet, and I walk out and I walk back to my car. As I'm walking back to my car, there's a cop pulling in the gas station, and he kind of like swings over real slow by my car, and he's like eyeballing me. I'm like, man, like did that cop say that like this car like turn whatever? So I get my wallet, go back in the speedway, get my beer. And the cop that pulled in just like trying to sit off in the cut next to the building. I'm like, if this fat fuck pulls me over, dude, he's coming all the way to my house. Like, I'm not gonna stop on the side of the road. I will do like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, put my right blinker on, and that fucker is gonna follow me to my house. But he didn't come in.
Yeah, they like to do that. They don't really do that around here because everybody's leaving. So they're having a hard time even finding cops. No one wants to live in the shithole state.
My town definitely doesn't have a hard time finding cops.
Are you in like the burbs of Chicago, or are you far away from Chicago?
I'm in the fields.
Right on.
We were gonna go to an amusement park in Illinois. It had like a.
That's a silent.
I got flown. The company I work for bought a dump truck from someone in Illinois, and I got flown to O'Hare, I think it was. And the dude that we bought the truck from picked me up, and we drove out to Peoria.
Yeah.
And I drove home from Peoria.
How'd the dog get?
Yeah.
That was a fun day.
I'm a little south of Peoria.
Oh, so you're a couple hours away from Chicago. Because
I've never been to Chicago,
right? Huh?
Yeah, I'm like 4 hours away from Chicago.
How far is Peoria from Chicago? Like an hour, a little over?
2.5 maybe.
Maybe it was that far of a drive. That was a while ago. I got real baked before I got on the plane.
No.
I was actually trying to figure out a way I could take a joint with me. Like, you think I could put a joint in my pack of smokes? No, it'd be all right because I had no luggage. All I took was my wallet, my key, and what I needed on me.
I've never heard of Aledo.
Sharon wants to know if you're from Aledo, near Aledo.
I don't even know where that's at. If I don't know where it's at, I assume it's near Chicago.
Say hi, everybody.
Oh. Yeah, you're a good girl. Just, I love he was leaned back and said, I'm in the fields.
Yeah, ain't shit around me but cornfields and soybean fields, depending on the season. But we still got to deal with all the bullshit of Chicago politics. I pretty much run this fucking state.
Yeah, that's what sucks is a lot of states have to deal with their city
The big
politics.
cities, yeah.
Yeah.
Got that fat fuck Pritzker here.
We don't have, I mean, that big of an issue.
I got sisters that live in Washington State. One lives in Western Washington. One lives in Eastern Washington. And they, when I went to go visit them, they were talking about how Washington needs to split into 2 states because all the state taxes that the Eastern Washingtonians, Washington people pay go towards like all the shit that's going on in Seattle.
Yeah, that's how it is here. Everything north of I-80.
Oh, dude, I-80's right there. I can see I-80 out my window right now.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I keep reading stuff in the chat and it's making me giggle. And I thought Stoner said Cottage, Illinois, but my eyes are blurry from laughing.
Yeah, that's a nice homemade cigarette right there, Randy.
There you go.
So I hurt myself today, and y'all are gonna laugh at how I did it.
For you, Stoner.
So have you guys ever seen them like low tricycle bikes? What's that bike we have out there called with the 3 wheels?
It's like a ghetto big or a yuppie big wheel.
And it's got like these to help you speed it.
It's called a green machine, but that ain't no green machine that I grew up with.
So the boy king's like, Mom, like wanting me to show him how it works. And I'm like, well, the tire's flat. And he's like, just try, Mom, please. So I get on it and it starts going. But the fire pit is there. I have no idea how to control this thing. So I like hurry up and do it. But there was like a lot of tension, like it didn't want to go. And like I hurt myself down here on that thing.
You're not supposed to sit on the joysticks, honey. That's not why it's called a joystick.
Like it really hurts, like up in my ribs and stuff.
That's a pretty long joystick.
So you're telling me you got in a kid's bike and crashed it, and you're
It's
surprised?
it's not a kid's bike. It's an adult bike. It's like a huge adult big.
Do not go down the slide on the scooter.
Oh my God! Yeah, don't do that. Oh my God! The boy king took a scooter, and he was gonna go down the slide on it.
I've seen it. It does not end well. Isn't Hex supposed to be watching the Boy King? What's Hex doing right now?
Fucking Hex. God damn. Hex will actually be here Sunday for the Boy King's birthday. Eat some Oreo cake.
You made Oreo cake.
Boy King loves Oreo cake. And I'm gonna make cupcakes.
Okay. How many white people are gonna be at this party and how many black people are gonna be at this party?
It's gonna be a mix. It's gonna
like
be pretty
Oreo.
Our parties are usually pretty mixed when it comes to that kind of stuff, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a Shannon 9 Inch Nails reference. I had a friend in school that people called 9 Inch Nipples. They said she had 9 Inch nipples. And then, like everybody had the 9 Inch Nails stickers on their car. Yeah. And I said to my friend, I'm like, look, you're so popular. Everybody has stickers about you on their car. I'm sorry. I'll just shut up.
No, you won't. She's lying.
Oh, yeah, I know.
This is why I almost prefer beer because I drink tequila so much lower, and I got the giggly phase for I'm really.
Even when you pound 6 beers in an hour, you still end up in that giggly phase for quite a while.
That's true.
All right, so what's Paul gonna? Does Paul mention when he's gonna show up? I want to hear these I want to hear Randy's jokes.
I don't know. Maybe
Randy and I are gonna start a show. It's called Dr. Pepper, Makers of Dr. Pepper.
Oh look, it's the Michael of Saints.
Oh, there I am.
Hello.
Sorry,
Man, I had to take a shit.
I was driving last night when I read your. I don't even know how to say that. Coods? Would it be Coods? Cows?
Yeah, Cows, I think, was how it came across.
Funny word. And but seriously, dude, it's like I heard that speak it. And I'm like driving, and I'm like, this is fucking hilarious, man. And then I'm trying to type it, you corrected yourself, and it's like, no, I heard what you said.
No, it's Cows.
I'm totally in control, Stoner. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh look, Stoner's not in Rumble chat again.
Yeah, I just noticed that. All right, I'll bring up YouTube.
I just got the Rumble chat up. I'm not gonna try to go into YouTube and screw something up.
Alice has got the access to everything, so good luck.
I'm not at all shocked at them.
What?
At them said she's stoned like a gravel road.
Nice. Stoned like a medieval whore.
There, Jess.
Biblical whore, but yeah.
What's a biblical word? Stoned?
No,
stoned like a biblical whore.
It is. People are stoned or stoned.
I rolled up a nice little cone.
Like
I got me my cone roller, but I
like stoned.
probably won't smoke it tonight.
I got half a bowl left here before I need to repack it.
In a biblical sense, stoner would be one that's throwing stones. Or would he be the stoney?
Nah, he's the one throwing the stones.
Yeah, attaboy. He's like, there ain't no fucking glass over here.
He's a witch killer. Like me, as he reminds me every morning.
Higher than a plane, slower than a slug.
Stoner is.
I was really in the smoking or drinking mood today. Just kind of relax and let my body rest.
3-day weekend?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
I really thought about coming out here and really venting about these fucking people that I'm working for.
Yeah, don't do that.
But they have children, and they might, I don't know. I mean, their kids are older. They're like grown.
Don't do it. You don't want to take that risk.
I mean, I wouldn't get fired or anything. I'm gonna finish that fucking job tomorrow so she can eat a dick.
There's always after hours when we're not live.
A whole bag of them. I have to work tomorrow because of her.
Like a paper bag or a plastic bag, though?
Hefty cinch sack, yo.
Okay. Nobody ever specifies like what kind of bag of dicks. There are a lot of different bags.
A big bag of dicks.
You a bag of dick expert there, Michael.
No, I just heard someone take this point before, and I thought it was funny.
No, it isn't.
It was sunny as fuck here, dude. What are you talking about?
Talking about your day, dude.
Oh, my day was sunny as fuck.
Yeah, but not because
It's with a light blue and yellow flag drowning out the sun.
Sounds like a metaphor.
They look a lot better, don't they?
Those windows look glorious, honey. I can see Grayson. No, I can't. Where'd he go?
Boy King's off roaming the
I
kingdom.
got the scooter. So here.
Oh look, Paul showed up.
Guess who's here?
Sharon. I want everybody to look at this scooter right here. Okay. I will post pictures later of the slide that he wanted to ride this fucking thing down.
As boys do.
And I can't be mad at him because I would have done the same shit unsupervised. I mean,
hell yes, you would.
He took my bike down playground slides.
He'll tell me to leave the room or go in the house, and I'm like, no, because now I know you're going to do something wrong. Otherwise, you.
Who, Grayson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we like
my
go.
Oh, Paul's here. Let's hear some jokes.
He said
Oh,
he's
wait,
catching
he's
up
his 2 times speed, so he's got a little bit.
like he does in real life.
And I never know whether or not to believe this story of my dad's, but at my elementary school, which was his elementary school, there's like an overhang. I don't know. There's a bunch of posts with a fucking roof over it for the walkway going up to the school, and he said they used to just toss their bicycles up on top of it and shimmy up the poles, and they'd ride their bikes on the school roof because it was fairly flat.
How old's your
And
dad?
why not?
How old's your dad?
My dad will be 68 this year. He was born in 55.
Yeah, they did that shit.
Yeah.
Because my buddy's dad, they put a cow on the roof of the bank.
Nice. Now that takes some fucking work.
What we were going to do in my auto class, what we were going to do was take our auto teacher's car apart and then carry it up and put it on top of the building and put it back together.
Come here, Lola.
All I ever did, we did a few things in college, but the only thing I had one tradition that this senior fucking roped me in on, and then I kept the tradition going, was the night before Halloween, we would climb up on top of one of the dorms and spike a fucking pumpkin on the steeple. We also flipped a car at a drunk party, and by flipped a car, I mean like 7 guys rolled a car over and then rolled it back into its parking spot. It was going to be scrapped anyway. And he wasn't paying his rent.
Completely justified.
We thought so. The person who paid all the rent said to do it, so.
Is this a fraternity that you're talking about?
No, there weren't any frats at my college. It was a little private college. Sustainability science-based. Fun.
Where the fuck was that, Canada?
No, it was called Unity College. They just changed their name, but it's like Unity College in Unity, Maine. I think there were 800 students at the time. That was their maximum back then.
Small school.
Yeah. But even back then, I had like professors who would say the quiet part out loud and be like, listen, if this whole climate thing and like sustainability is really hot right now and it's what's being funded, so if you can tie your thesis somehow to it, you're much more guaranteed to get your funding than if it isn't related to it whatsoever. So that helped fuel a lot of that bullshit. But hey, I'm a Leave No Trace trainer certified.
I'm forklift certified.
It was a cool school though, like woodsman team. That was cool.
14 classified.
Here's a good topic. Let's go around. What was the worst thing you ever did in high school?
High school, okay.
I mean, it's just gonna be the worst thing that I remember. Give me a minute.
I mean, that's six
Hey,
years
Michael,
of stuff.
so you go first.
It should be nearest in my memory. And I was sober all through high school until senior year. So, worst thing? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't even really that bad. Kid like swiped a $20 bill out of my hand and I broke his knee. But I think that's more because he was fat and had bad knees rather than like me kicking him in the knee.
That joint was already fucked up, yo.
So what you're saying is you don't have strong legs. He had really weak knees.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Also, I have very strong legs.
Had to stop, stay away from the calf muscle.
I took ballet for 4 years.
Let's see, the worst thing. I mean, we had a bomb threat, I think, my freshman year, and they evacuated the building, and like half the class thought it was me. And I was like, first off, if I was going to do it, I wouldn't tell anybody. And second off, I do it put it in the boiler room.
Maximum effectiveness.
Exactly.
You had a ton of fucking bomb threats at my tiny little school.
I guess I would say
of like 200 kids.
Yeah, I think we had one. But the best part is they take us across the street. Of course, I'm 18. This has been my sophomore year. I didn't do good in school. Imagine that. But we take them across the street. The smart-ass kid goes, hey, since I'm off school property, can I light up? And the teacher goes, yeah, if you're of age. And I literally went to go pull cigarettes out of my pocket. She goes, not you.
Little did they know, had they just given little Randy a Dr. Pepper, he would have been the smartest student in the class.
No, I don't do well in the classroom setting.
No, I feel you there. I was the weird kid that like tested really well and liked tests, but not class at all.
I did pretty good in history. I actually had to correct my history teacher, which is kind of embarrassing.
I hated history as a kid, but my teachers were just so boring. Now it's my favorite.
Your turn.
4 years ago,
I know. I'm just, I mean, probably, when I stopped.
I would say when I stopped going. And little did they know, if that teacher would just let me go take a piss, I would have I wouldn't have walked out and not come back.
My dad was so disappointed in me when he found out. So I was a really good student. And I was on honor roll, and I was in National Honor Society, and I was in Pride in Academics.
Same.
And then, after my dad got sick and other stuff started happening, I was like, I just really don't care about this shit. Like, I was good at it. I just didn't fucking care.
Yeah. Trauma.
Yeah.
In other words.
Yeah. And I like to learn. But yeah, school was just me memorizing stuff.
School
isn't conducive to learning.
Yeah, my last 2 years, I only stayed in because my mom got survivor's benefits because dad died in 2006. So I stayed in until 2008 just so she could get the survivor's benefits. And I literally went up to the teachers and said, listen, I'm here because of the money. I'm not going to interrupt your class. Leave me alone. And we won't have any problems.
Student.
Yeah, I always bounced around with my grades. They thought so when I when I went to kindergarten, I went to a private Catholic school, and my sisters went to when they were in school, they went to like all girls school and all girl private schools, and then my brothers and I ended up going to this Catholic school in our area, and then my parents couldn't afford it anymore, so I started public school, so they thought I would be dumb, like I just went to church all day or something. I don't know. So they put me in a class with like slower kids. Like, fun fact, I ended up being really good friends with those kids later in life because, well, I became a degenerate too for different reasons. But so when you're in this class, they would have like little groups that, the teacher would pull you aside and you go in this little group and you'd all learn certain things that you were struggling with. Well, I was ahead of everybody, so I remember being a kid and being by myself in a group because I was ahead of everybody else. And then the next year they put me in a gifted class, and I look back and I'm like, man, you people were fucking fucked up.
Public school for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad I homeschool. I don't know what I was thinking, putting my kids in the school system, in the same exact school system too, like literally the exact school system. Like when people say, well, I didn't see fights like this all the time growing up, and I'm like, really?
Right.
I did. We only had our graduating class was maybe, I don't know, 80.
Yeah, 63 here.
You look fucking the Lost Boys type shit.
I saw fights all the time growing up. I got into fights. But yeah, I mean, I saw fights all the time in the cafeteria. I mean, everywhere. Some fights were planned after school. Like I saw fights.
Yeah, we had the steps, the stairs.
That was more.
Well, those that didn't have the balls just a fight in the middle of the classroom, real fucking.
Well, sometimes that would just happen. You just get into a fight in the, yeah, I don't know. I saw a lot of fights.
Anytime somebody told me that they'd meet me at the stairs, I knew they wouldn't be there.
Meet me at the stairs.
And it was so cheesy. Just a fucking set of steps in someone's front yard.
Like you have to organize the fight.
Yeah, I mean, like, who gets the fucking gate off this, dude?
Dude, I really hurt myself today. Like my ribs and stuff, they're really hurting.
That's not how the song goes.
Yeah,
I hurt
I got that
myself
reference.
Today.
Second Range Films reference of the day.
It was. And I'm glad that Adam sung the Johnny Cash version, but
oh my god, that was so funny when that came out. I remember my friend was all pissed off about it, and I was like, Trent Reznor said it was like one of the greatest honors of his life to have Johnny Cash sing one of his songs. I'm like, it's Johnny Cash, stupid. I almost said something else, but I didn't.
remedial fuck.
I'd
The
tell
word
you an
started
Einstein
with an
story,
N.
but I don't want to dox myself.
We're going to a concert in a couple of weeks.
Nice. Of
Adam's super excited.
Of
Matchbox 20.
I'm
excited.
We
were
let's
supposed
see
to
how
go.
far it goes. Is that the only Matchbox 20 song I can think of? Is that even them?
3 a.m.
Okay.
Matchbox 20. Yeah, it was 90s all
Not my
around.
jam.
I know our song.
That sounds
All
really
Over
familiar.
His Head.
Oh, yep. That's 5. That's plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, they only played it for like 3 months.
I kind of wanted to try and use some of the people I know, like Jess, to make a tweet, get to them, because I really want them to play our song and dedicate it to my dad, but I don't want to kind of say why, because if I wasn't there, I wouldn't have believed that it really happened. So I don't know, but that'd be really cool. But yeah, after
Shannon's having opinions in the chat.
Who? Sharon?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
yeah, that's like the song, that's like one of the songs in my life. Not anymore, but it definitely was. Sometimes I feel that way still. This is my family, whatever. But yeah, so my dad and I, like, we both really, really loved music. And my dad would listen to
That was you, dude?
If you had said in college, that would have been my story.
Wow.
way up, dude. I'm drinking Mexican tequila tonight.
I also set the
holding
forest
out,
on
brother.
fire one time.
I drank. Why were you taking it?
Is the dog in it?
The dog's right there, dude.
Michael, are you also getting some college, or did you actually get a degree?
I have a degree. Wildlife biology, ecology.
You know, because autism.
Yeah.
Working out well for you.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I've said before why I got out of the field work, but basically, like, for a while, well, one, I'd have to go back, get a master's, and get a PhD to get like a full-time biology job. And until you get that full-time job, most of the contracts are like 3 to 4 months long. So you're constantly looking for a job and constantly moving, unless you live in Texas or California. Those are the only places that like have shit going on all the time. But then they also have so many people to pull from that you're not gonna necessarily be guaranteed something. And I hate camping, and a lot of times it requires camping.
I don't like camping either.
And I never got paid like a wage or a salary. I forget the exact meaning of that word as compared to a wage, but like it was always a stipend usually. Like you'd get paid everything. Work. Yeah, you'd get paid everything at the end.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how long do you have to work till you get paid?
3 months, 4 months.
Oh yeah, that would fucking suck.
Like
Same
sometimes
shit.
they give you a disbursement before, like right when it starts, but if your ultimate pay is gonna be $5,000, then maybe they'll give you $500.
Ooh, don't spend that all in one place.
Right.
For real, dude. Yeah. Fuck that. Yes, Shannon, I definitely agree. I need air conditioning. I need running water. I need to be enclosed at night. I don't. Yeah.
No.
I feel very vulnerable when I'm sleeping. So yeah,
Like
I don't like to be out there.
The one study I did, we were just camping in like RVs, and that was manageable. Like we
Right.
had generator, you could still cook your food and boil water, do all that shit. The only shitty part about that was the shitting part about that, because they dug their own toilet and that overflowed. So we got porta potties that were contracted. A guy came in like fucking 200, like I don't know how far, 3 hours into the woods in the middle of nowhere to like service these porta potties, but for some reason, I don't know if the guy who drove in, his tank was contaminated or something. There was a dung beetle or some sort of beetle infestation in these outhouses while we had to use
I
them.
don't know why I need my
So you're
drinking.
like sitting on an outhouse shitter and there are beetles touching your literal asshole.
I think I really shit in the woods.
This one yet?
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
kitty
most
or a
of us
doggy?
did just shit
What's
in
a
the woods.
doggy? The doggy.
Lola.
Oh, look at the little doggy, Eddie. Look at the little doggy. Look at the little doggy. You're missing the little doggy. Look at the doggy.
I got cats bigger than that, bro.
So do I.
Adam would say, we're not getting a dog that the cats can beat up. Our cats literally beat up our dog.
Oh, the cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really think
Always.
that's
The cats.
What do you
get
mean? Cats
standard.
always beat up dogs,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Most of
At
the
least
time.
by
yeah.
outsmarting them.
Because one of the cats, Tango, he's like at his height is like right where she can get under, so she likes to get under his legs, and it just pisses him off.
To pee.
Do we think Paul's here?
He is here. Oh,
He's not
catching up.
live. He's
he should be. He should be.
He should be
talking.
catching.
He's in Munchkin land right now.
We were talking
like this really fast.
We were talking. We were at 25 minutes when he said he was going to watch Halfway Speed.
Double speed.
Whatever. You know what the fuck? I said what I.
I do know what you meant. That's why I corrected you.
Is it a Legion of Skank shirt?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tis indeed. Donka. I've got a couple of them. Legion of Skanks, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. I have that Gadsden flag, or however you pronounce that.
I got my
The,
sweet
sucker
Ron
dicks to all
Paul
our enemies.
2012.
That is a very nice shirt.
I used to have a Ron Paul Revolution shirt somewhere. I don't know whatever happened to it. Back in my 07, 08 days.
Yep.
All right, well, fuck it, Randy. Let's hear some jokes.
You want to hear some jokes? I mean, it doesn't work unless Paul's in the chat. What the hell is Forrest Mommy talking about?
Oh, paychecks. Not getting any paychecks in a year.
I mean,
And yeah, I did that for a few years.
4 paychecks a year. Well, how much is it though?
Yeah, good point.
I mean, you want to give me 1 paycheck a year? I don't give a shit. How much is it?
I think this country started going downhill once they started doing bi-weekly payment.
When was that made normal?
I don't know. I mean, ever since I worked, they did bi-weekly, but I feel like they were able to pay people less because they paid them bi-weekly, and it seemed like a bigger number than it actually was.
Well, you know what my boss did for a while. We get paid bi-weekly, and he would add our overtime up between both weeks. So if it was over 80 hours, that was time and a half. But if it was less than 80 hours, even if you work 55 hours, week one, you only work, 20 hours week two, you only get 75 hours.
Yeah.
And then we finally called them out on it.
Yeah,
I work for a small company, but I mean, still, like, that dude. Never mind.
I mean, depending on your state,
the dude might be watching someday.
But
no, I don't think I don't think he would ever watch. But I think he knows. If certain people found out that I do this, they would definitely be intrigued. And yeah, it's cool. But yeah, like, so now there, if anything over 40 hours in a week is, time and a half, and then the next week's the next week. If I only work 30 hours the next week, then I still get my time and a half for the first week or whatever.
We always get fucking yelled at for overtime though.
Oh yeah, a minute of overtime and they freak out.
Yeah. Well, a minute they wouldn't yell at us here because the way the time clock works is it works in like 15-minute blocks. So 6 minutes of overtime and you're good. Fucking once it's 8 minutes of overtime, you're fucked. And you have to send in a punch correction slip.
That's a fucking warning. You must have heard us talking about it.
Probably. I'm really hurt.
I'd be getting off the music shit, like if I was watching like before, while you guys were live, and I'd be putting shit in the chat, like 15 ago.
What would be the funny thing to do is to end it in 2 minutes. We won't, but that would be the funny thing.
Who said we won't? I do what I want.
We'll do it despite Paul. Fuck it.
Oh, Paul's got to hear these jokes.
I literally just wrote them, so they're not exactly jokes. They're more of observations.
Tomato, tomato.
Oh, I'm glad I'm here for this.
Or as he calls them, autism.
That's funny.
Which is funny, though, because I was just talking to my buddy, and I'm like, hey, you think I'm autistic? He goes, yeah, I can see that. I'm like, fuck you. All right, I'll be right back. I got to piss and refill.
Oh, man, we don't even have our pee music.
Oh. That was good last night, though. That did sound like good piss break music.
Yeah, I mean, it's total fucking that'd be an elevator song where people would start boogieing before they get off at the floor.
Yep. It did sound like Krongbin.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
All their music sounds like waiting lobby on hold elevator music to me. But it's good-ish. I mean, if you're really high. It reminds me of the Grateful Dead, kind of, although I love the Dead.
I used to listen to a lot of Grateful Dead back, my teenage smoking a bunch of weed and eating LSD years.
I don't hate them.
I do like me some acid.
That was the problem with hanging out with people 5-6 years older than you, is that when you're 15, they're like 20, 21, and they're like, here, kid, you want to, you want to go somewhere, and most of them were my cousin's friends, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, Paul, wait till Randy drains the main vein. We got something for you.
Glad to have you, Paul.
Not me. I'm not going to laugh at any of this because I love.
She's been laughing at the fucking wall tonight, dude.
I was wondering how long you could hold that face.
I'm almost started to believe you. I'm going to stay serious.
I don't even.
I don't know. Random question, music-wise. What about cake? Y'all like cake?
Who don't like cake, dude?
Like the food or the group?
The band.
There's a band called Cake?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's Going the Distance.
Shit.
Short skirt, long jacket.
Yeah, I like Cake.
Yeah. They did a funny cover of fucking I'm gonna forget it now. I Will Survive. That's like all syncopated or sung off beat.
You want to hear a good cover? Look up The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Goodyear Pimps.
Good Pimps.
Oh, Buxton's over here now.
All right, Randy. Paul's here.
Hold up, let me find my chat.
It's in there somewhere. Let me have a look.
These are really
Like
bad,
a
by the
cigarette.
way.
Looks like you're getting ready to take a shit, dude. Let me get my app open. Let me get a cigarette.
Who the fuck smokes on the toilet? Like, I understand smoking in the shower.
Oh, I used to love smoking,
an,
taking a shit, man.
an impressive feat in itself.
Oh my god. Sometimes I do it at work.
I wish I could smoke at work. I fucking chew Nicorette at work.
Oh, dude, that's the only reason I work where I work.
You can't even
It's
go outside
private.
and
I can
smoke,
smoke
y'all.
as much as I want.
No, you know what's funny actually is there's 3 ladies at work that get away with that. But
Fuck you,
I'm the
Paul.
only one who got a talking to about it. I was told that I could jump into my car and drive off for a minute, or I could walk far enough off the property to do it. But if I did, I'd have to sign out and like
And you
actually
smoke
clock
with
out
this
of work. No,
And you smoke- this would be like going back in time for me.
yeah, it
Yeah,
sucks.
if I couldn't smoke where I work, I wouldn't work there because the pay's not that good.
Right.
And my boss knows that.
It is a benefit, dude. You Randy or Ricky?
I do get pretty fucking high in the morning before I go in, though, so that's nice. Allegedly.
You're not the only person with mental incapacities of that morning.
Yeah, until about 10 a.m.
I worked at a group home for like 8 months. That shit was hilarious and fun. Worked with 4 guys. 1 had schizophrenia, 1 was OCD, and 2 had mental retardation.
I mean, it's always cute when you hear a 7-year-old just yell "fuck you" a bunch.
No,
Because
they
he
just
can't
get,
pronounce it right.
yeah, they get really excited watching Walker
If my
Texas
son
Ranger.
said that to me, I have a hard time not laughing. He said some shit like that a couple times.
Although when they
Fuck
throw
you,
up
but-
in their mouths and then spit it at you, that's a bit different.
Oh no, these are grown adults.
True.
Yeah, I didn't work with kids. I worked with grown adults, which is another story in itself. Because when they try to get testy and they're like, "You can't hit them," I'm like, "Kind of want to."
Yup.
My uncle worked at a group home, and he had one of them pull a knife on him, and they're trained to restrain him.
Yeah.
So he restrained him, got the knife, and then he says, "Screw this!" Takes him out to the garage, smashes his head on the car.
But it never does that again.
Yep. They didn't really fuck with him after that.
What's up, Kamikaze?
What's up, Cam?
Paul, not make a fucking autistic reference. Challenge impossible.
I mean, you go with what you know.
We should send that to Fail Army.
Pauly Shore, more like Pauly Utah, Omaha, Gold, June, and Sword.
It was still an autistic reference, Paul.
Did you get that reference, Michael?
I did. It was a stretch, but I did.
Paul looks like if mediocre diner chicken fried steak was a person.
I want to know what Doug looks like, then.
Early bird special chicken fried steak.
Yeah. Say that's one of the upsides of living around the cornfields is the diners are usually pretty damn good.
Salisbury steak in Montana.
Can't eat Salisbury steak.
Yeah, I've got to drive like a fucking hour right now to hit a good diner, which sucks.
What?
Right on the border of Canada.
To hit a good diner or just to hit a diner?
It's a good diner. It's
like
called Grandma's, and it's run by Grandma.
Yeah,
It's a good diner.
They put butter in that shit good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like old people hours.
Like everything's fried in butter.
Yeah, give me that shit that'll clog my arteries.
Yes.
Paul said he likes mediocre diner chicken fried steak. Paul likes Paul, so Paul.
That's just good old Americana.
But I know what you meant. Also, I did realize that was fucking Rayman in that tweet you put about 30 minutes after I read it, but that's beside the point.
I thought I was Rayman.
That's a great movie.
I was wondering who was who in that. I think that would be like a good premise for the show.
I wish I was Rayman. Instead, I got the opposite. I got fucking Dyscalculia.
I feel like my dad had me watch those movies way too young to get them, but I still appreciate that he did it.
Yeah.
Like by 15, I'd seen Rain Man and Fear and Loathing or not Fear and Loathing, fucking One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I don't know why that came out instead.
My dad took us to see Starship Troopers in theaters when it came out. And of course, my mom's like, "What's it rated?" And my dad's like, "Oh, it's like Star Wars." Shower scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shower
9 years old. Shower scene.
The one awkward one I remembered. The one awkward one I remembered specifically was Hard Candy. It has fucking the chick that's a guy now. Super bad, not super bad.
That narrows it down, Michael.
Juno. That chick. I forget her name. She's a dude now. Yeah, Page, Ellen Page. Whatever the fuck Page. But yeah, it was like she'd been raped by a guy, so she kidnapped the guy and threw him in a bathtub with ice and cut his testicles off. And I think I was 12 when I watched this with my dad.
You guys remember the big ass VHS tape cabinets? Did you have those?
I remember VHS.
Remember the cabinets they used to sell? The big ass like wood grain?
Yeah.
My dad had one.
Yeah, my dad had 2 of those full of Star Trek that he taped from the TV.
Yep. Yep.
Like Red Foreman with the VCR. Kitty!
Yeah, my dad had like all the Red Sox games taped on fucking VHS for some reason.
You don't say Sox right.
What's that?
Red Sox?
You don't say Sox. You say socks instead of socks. Sox. You gotta run your car.
Who says socks? Is that that sounds like a New York thing? I'm not from Boston.
That's me making fun of Boston people.
Oh, well, go for it. Park your car by Harvard Yard.
But you'll still find someone that talks like that for where fucking Red Sox at.
Yeah. Down on the coast, people talk like that here, though. But
are you close to Far Harbor?
Did you say Far Harbor?
Yeah.
Okay, good Fallout reference. It's less than 2 hours from where I am, which is close in Maine. I mean, to get to Boston,
you gotta drive an hour to get to a diner.
Right, and that's towards Canada. In the wrong direction. To get to Boston is like, if you look it up on Google, it says it'll take you 4.5 hours, but I mean, it's 6.5, 7 maybe.
Yeah.
It's about a 12-hour drive to New York City. 10.
Dude, I follow this Midwest Twitter page, and it's like Midwest people be like, it's only a 10-hour drive. No big deal. We don't need to take a plane.
Except for me, I hate driving.
I hate taking, I will not take a plane. And it's not it's so many things. I don't like heights. I don't want to be trapped somewhere, especially if somebody's like a crazy person. I don't want my flight to get canceled. I am just so,
I'm always worried I'm going to have to take a shit on the plane.
You guys ever seen Midnight Run?
Midnight Run. It sounds familiar.
Think so.
Robert De Niro and fucking Charles Grodin. He was a politician or something. Grodin was He was in Beethoven.
Bounty hunter. She was a former mafia accountant who's also being chased by a rival bounty hunter. Sounds like something I'd like.
It's a funny movie.
Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin.
Grodin, that's it.
John Ashton, Yaphet Kotto.
Shit.
Anyways.
Like Mrs. Doubtfire tonight. So,
what, not Shannon? She's Sharon?
She's all over.
Whoa, she's on YouTube now.
Yeah.
She's coming at Paul from all sides.
What joke
Must
did I
be
say
the
that was
BPD.
good?
You guys like dark comedies?
They just roll off. See how, like, it doesn't even bother me. Like, a joke failed, so what? Did I giggle? That's what I'm only trying to make myself laugh. Fuck
I forgot about it. Same. I was gonna say I forgot about it already.
Oh my god. So we were I posted on Facebook some pictures of the Boy King and said happy birthday to him and stuff. And Shannon and I are friends on Facebook, and she commented, and Adam was
I'll fix that.
Because you're both.
Oh, I meant I'll be your friend on Facebook. I didn't mean I'll remove her from yours, but I can do that too.
Adam's like, yeah, I saw that, and it was like weird to see her comment on something on Facebook, and I was like, yeah, she gave me her phone number today. It's getting pretty serious.
Oh, really? I've been texting her for a few weeks now. That's good for you.
I tried to give.
Did she give you her phone number, or did
she posted it in the Rumble chat on Sibling Revelry?
Oh.
I try to get certain people of that opinion.
I think I remember that.
She was really drunk. Because I remember your defense and in her
you were like,
defense.
well, here, you the comment you had after she did that, I want to say was, that's what I remember. Something, I think I remember that. You're like, you said, I remember that. Kind of.
No, Shannon's great though.
Sharon's even better.
I mean, so
Quite.
Almost.
You know why?
I mean,
Sharon is Karen.
I mean, right? Because I said that I would shut up because I just kept talking and laughing and giggling.
But you don't have to shut the fuck up. It's your show.
We need to get a soundboard.
Especially.
I think I already have a friend request pending with Alice Forkey. How rude.
Left on red, bro.
I don't really check a lot.
I only use Facebook like twice a year. My birthday and Christmas.
Facebook's for personal friends. Twitter's for long distance friends.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
Or making friends.
Yeah. For Facebook's for liking pictures of people I know in town here, and for me to just dump photos onto. I use Facebook like Instagram.
Yeah, I've never been with Instagram. I don't know how that shit works.
I have never used Instagram either.
When I sit up like this, it doesn't hurt.
Well, and sit up like that.
Good sign.
I feel like I look poopy.
I always fucking slouch.
Well, I'm drinking, so it's kind of like I want to be all like.
That's right, Force Mom. It's for the tards. Twitter is for the tards.
It is. It's for us crazy, stupid.
Here.
I was thinking about what I was going to eat later because the kids ate all the chicken nuggets. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to have some French fries. And I'm like, should I have them with ranch and barbecue or should I have them with ranch and ketchup? And then I was like, I'm going to have them all.
Okay. Are you mixing these sauces?
Or do you keep them separate but equal?
You can get the ranch and the barbecue, but you can't get the barbecue and the ranch.
What?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
You get the ranch.
You don't mix them, but you can put them next to each other.
Yes.
And you dip in the ranch first. If you're gonna dip both with one item.
Okay.
Dip
I
in ranch
canceled the
first.
declaration of war. I agree.
You dip in ranch and then barbecue. You don't
You guys
dip
put
in
ranch
barbecue
on your
and then
pizza?
I
I eat my pizza with French dressing.
So do
Dude.
I.
sometimes.
We got a
I
pizza
got
joint
a
in town that has
fucking-
French.
I got
Amazing.
buffalo chicken, pineapple, and jalapeno pizza tonight that I get every week with and the base on it's like buffalo and blue cheese, and I usually put ranch on that too. It's a real hot mess.
Sounds like it.
I fucking love it though. I've been doing it since college.
Look, Paul's back in chat.
It's like
talking
the
shit.
stoner special. I'm glad I didn't post it.
Oh my god.
People are calling you like Sharon.
If anybody wants to give me Paul's number, I promise not to text him random shit until he figures out it's me.
I don't have Paul's number, but my daughter does. I'm just
Starting her off young, huh?
no, it's for editing.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
Paul,
she's gonna
Paul's like a
transition?
big-time movie producer.
Yeah, we were on vacation. I told Scar that editing videos was going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of work, and she's
but
like,
we have Paul.
"Yeah, but we have Paul." So I was like, here, text him about editing anytime, day or night.
Especially before you wake up for school in the morning. But no, Paul's up early.
I couldn't work in another fucking time. Like your life in 2 fucking time zones, dude.
Paul, what the fuck is this?
Oh, we got a bot. Oh, it's a Christian bot. Revelations?
It's
Paul,
probably
can you turn that off?
Those aren't like great books.
Yeah, we understand.
John,
the Jews got moved around a lot. We understand that. I made that joke this week.
Thessalonians is only cool because of like
are?
Thessaly, like Greek history.
Yeah.
You come on and I'll tell you how
Revelations is an
like
acid
right now.
trip.
Who's sending the link? Cool story, bro.
I'm the only saint here, TFN Network. Be gone. I consider you blasphemy.
I guess I'm not that worried about it.
I mean,
It's
at
not
least
like-
they're not fucking Unitarians.
Oh,
Those people piss me
that could
off.
be like hidden. That could be like a trick.
It's not like a
We've had a weird like influx of Mormons here.
Dude, I love fucking with Mormons.
Me too.
Their theology is so terrible. It's like, so let me get this right. Black people are because in the spirit world, they refuse to fight with Satan or Jesus. And that's how we got black people.
It says it's religious stuff, but I don't know if it's
Complete list of
Sharon. It was Sharon when she got off of YouTube. She went over. She went to fucking Sharon.
I know thy
Oh,
works in
okay.
tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which they say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
we get it. We get it. You don't like Jews. We get it.
It doesn't
I mean,
matter to
Good
Jesus.
message.
Shannon said
It's out of context, but yeah.
I love you too, bot. If I could say it in binary, I would.
As long as they're not Aryans, we're all good.
Oh, Shannon's gonna come back to a chat or come back in a chat with her dentures hanging out and shit.
All this anti-Semitism just makes me want to sing Fiddler on the Roof now.
I ain't
If
saying
I
shit.
were a rich man.
Oh my god, they just said beep boop.
You know, it's a
Just-
great fucking movie that I didn't think I'd like, but my
You at
uncle had
least
me
hit
watch
the
it.
follow button.
Cabaret.
Oh wait, hold on. Here's the. I have a real
You hit the
podcast.
follow button, TFN Network.
All right, everyone, get ready for a tower. The bot has to contribute.
No.
Shannon fucked it up already.
Especially in my chat.
Oh, it feels better when I laugh. Michael! Act like a saint. Stop it. Oh.
Act like a need fight, Michael.
Oh,
All right, I don't think that's a bot.
Definitely not a religious network. That shit probably takes you to porn.
Oh, come on, man. Hit the follow button. Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh, are we being fucking trolled by Dennis right now? That's some Dennis
Is
shit.
this Dennis?
Is this
Oh, that
fucking
would be
Dennis?
great. Oh, this is supposed to be the weekend
Zora.
of Dennis.
Zora, is that you?
Or is it Paul on another fucking
Kamikaze, I don't know. Pass the vibe check.
Praise Jesus and end times?
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, maybe that
All right, you
wasn't right.
guys ready for the long Paul joke?
The what?
Yes.
So you guys ready for the long Paul joke?
Yep, let's hear it.
Paul looks like a high school PE teacher who lost his wife in a car accident, but gets a call from his lesbian sister to coach football in the urban school. The kids don't respect him and call him all kinds of crackers and fat asses, but he gets them to the state championship and falls in love with LaShawn's single mom.
Paul is Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh my god.
Paul, I actually could see you in the shorts with the white socks pulled up.
With the whistle.
Tell him to stick that black kid's knee with something because the championship's on the line.
Yep. I sit up.
Don't walk your life.
Paul's balls are awesome.
Oh my god. It says the wildlife that you frolic around with.
What?
I feel like we should make like a movie trailer when, once we get like equipment and shit, we should do like a movie trailer of that and never release the movie. Just do the trailer.
And then just keep releasing trailers.
But every black kid is Hex, just in a different t-shirt.
Mr. Purple, you got that kind of like the flat top looking kind of glasses and a purple button down shirt, yo. Oh my fucking god.
That was too
Our
much.
equipment truck will have forest mommies, flexing for first on the side of it,
This light is hitting my face all funny.
I think your face is hitting the light all funny.
Oh.
We have remotes, yo. We're high tech over here. I just
Forward. It looks. Give me that.
He's far out now, TFN. Not where you want to come on sometime?
Oh my god. I can't with you guys.
Is this like a Target representative?
But
They're
isn't the Satanic
Luciferianism.
religion more about self-accountability than the Christian religion?
Kind of.
Oh my god.
And it just got a bad rep because it's named after the devil. One of the best, you guys seen Big Daddy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best lines in that movie is when they're at the sports bar and the little kid's talking, the old man's talking shit to the little kid, right? Talking about the Jets. It's where he learns goddamn Jets.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there and Sticks comes on the jukebox and someone asked him about Sticks or whatever. And he's like, Sticks is the greatest American rock band. They just get a bad rap because most critics are cynical assholes.
I forgot all about Styx.
Styx is a great band.
I've already
Paul said,
said it.
"No, Michael. Target only sells that stuff to kids. TFN is legit."
The Jew Wars. That sounds dangerous. I don't know if I want to go on that. The Jew Wars. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was already gonna say that I sometimes confuse friggin'
Oh yeah, Shannon.
Sticks and Rush.
I mean, I don't want to hear anything about Jews because I smoked weed with a neo-Nazi, and you want to talk about won't shut the fuck up about Esau and Jacob? Why he's holding the blunt?
Oh, you're the one you watch then change my mind. There's something in this tequila. I'm starting to think.
Yeah, lemonade.
It's alcohol. Cue the Go-Go Bordello song.
What is your Ashkenazi?
Oh wait, I forget people don't
You want to know
know.
what's gonna
Band.
suck? I'll tell you what. If Jesus is real and God is real, then my day won't suck dick tomorrow. How about that?
That's not how that works, Doug. Or fucking Doug. Adam.
As far
No,
as
I
I
don't
know,
even-
Ashkenaz is
I don't
like
think
the
Doug would say
German,
something like that.
Hebrew word for German.
Nazi?
Yeah, aren't the Ashkenazis the Jews who went north and around
Yeah.
the Mediterranean?
Oh, Adam left as soon as they said Jesus was real and God is real 100%.
In the beginning was the Word was made flesh, the Word was with God, and the Word is God. You get it.
That's canon.
Yeah. I'm not a heretic. I don't go to church, but I'm not a heretic.
I need another cigarette. I'll wait until Adam's back.
There you go.
Thank you. I wish I'd had one right there on top of the camera.
That would have been perfect.
I'm going to check out this TFN network.
Well, they're about to rewind to catch up right now.
Alice won $6,000. She only has to send them $600 to get it.
Right. Yup. All of a second, it sounds a bit more like Hyperabad Network. That was an Indian joke.
Oh. So yeah, it's
Is the meat here? Or do you still leave chat?
I was thinking the same thing, Paul.
yeah, no, I was looking at this this Jew Wars thing.
I mean, the Jews are in all the wars.
It's kind of what happens when you get spread across the earth multiple times.
They have some great names, though. Fucking Trumpeldor, Zayev Jabotinsky,
Fuck you.
Menachem Begin. You gotta have
I feel like Bonnie.
Cohen.
Cohen.
It's like the Smith. I feel like that's a Smith in the Jewish world.
Yeah, it does sound like it. And it's probably just the Hebrew word for like the guy who makes shoes or the guy who fucks goats.
Hebrew, it's a priestly. So I think it's Levitical.
Leviticus, one of the most boring books.
Well, what do you expect? They're fucking around going ape shit.
True.
And if you
it got
read the Old
translated
Testament
like 100 times.
There's back over at YouTube.
Imagine if
you did
down,
TFN, you succeeded. We're talking
imagine
about
if you wrote down every stupid thing your kids did. That's the Old Testament.
I forget who it was that like articulated this. Maybe it was Dan Carlin. Maybe it was the guy who does Martyr Made. But they basically said that like the Old Testament was just like a kind of a how-to in retrospective of like how to keep your society isolated enough to be a specific society, to like be their own people.
I'm saying it again.
Yeah, to certain parts. I mean, a lot of their dietary laws and stuff are meant for that.
Yeah,
Because
and the whole
Israel was
isolation
supposed
in
to
the
be set apart from all
wilderness.
the other nations.
Can do what? Some. Oh, call them small hats.
Love how we're having a theological argument, Allison. I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
I just
I'm
don't
gonna grab
care.
that cigarette.
To be honest, I did not.
Hey, God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt.
Wait, sometimes it does though.
Well, when it's on fire and you fall in it after drinking tequila, yes.
That was a really fun night. I had somebody laughing their ass off about that today on Twitter about me doing that. And I was like, it was just one of those nights, you know, the drinks were flowing. Every song was my favorite song. That was so funny. The next morning, Hex and I are talking about it. He was like, yeah, he was like every song would come out. He'd be like, Hex, this is my favorite song. I love this song. This
And our
song.
yard's kind of on a slight decline. Like, well, I guess it depends on which way you're going, but it's on a hill.
So if you guys want to continue to see these streams, I need you to donate to the Cancer Society so we don't all fucking die in 30 years.
No, they got filters on them, dude.
Shannon, is that reverse psychology?
I'm never going to quit smoking.
And go back to my fume stick. I hate smoking. It's gross.
It makes my brain strain.
I'm not there yet. I still love it.
Gross.
I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah,
I've quit twice before for like a year at a time. Then it's usually a woman that makes me start smoking again. Like a woman that smokes.
None of us are vaxxed. Are you trying to?
I mean, how dare you just assume my
vaccination status?
Thank you.
My vaccine.
And they call you autistic.
Wait, who said anything? Oh, wait, what? All right, you're in the wrong place.
I mean, it went downhill quick. Things escalated quickly.
All right, boot him.
Vaccinated shit.
No, I got paid half an hour a day to go spin the tube.
I don't even like wine.
I don't like wine either.
Which they tell you not to drink or smoke 30 minutes or an hour before you do that, because if you do drink or smoke, the shit will never come back positive.
Smoke so much.
I'm a snob about wine, though. I mean, it's got to be red wine. I still haven't found white wine that I like, unless it's in a blend, and then it's still red.
I got fucked up on a bottle of Moscato one time.
Yup.
You know Rex Goliath, the 54-pound rooster? Yep. I played Circle of Death with a bottle of Moscato on the ground, and I had straws going up from the floor into my mouth while I was holding my cards.
Yep.
And I woke up on my buddy's floor covered in a Winnie the Pooh blanket.
Dude, I remember a buddy fucking like snorkeling a bottle of whiskey and having to get his stomach pumped out in college. Those are the days.
I know I snorted a double shot of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. I know people who've tried to smoke a Percocet.
What?
Yeah, you know.
Xanaxes. Dude was about 14 Xanaxes in. You ever seen people snort Xannies?
Ooh, bear, I know he's out.
No, not really.
A guy was about 14 Xannies in and thought he was going to swing on my buddy. My buddy put him through the fucking drywall.
Tailspin. Or no, that's DuckTales. Ooh.
Tailspin was a great fucking show.
Tailspin was great.
You can freebase perks. Okay.
Thanks, Fed boy.
Found the Fed.
Like, I mean,
Paul Woodby would be the dude in a collared 3-button shirt, a pair of khakis, some white sneakers, and a pair of sunglasses. Like, hey man, what's up?
What the like scorpion pepper? Did they crush it up and put it in the bong?
I remember seeing a video of
they
a guy
try to
smoke a
smoke it?
spider, and he instantly projectile vomits when the smoke hits his mouth.
Yeah,
Like
I can see
8
that.
years old, we were smoking out of a metal bowl. We were sitting outside. My cousin picked up some bird shit that fell on the fucking arm of the lawn chair.
Why though?
Put it in the bowl, handed it to this other dude that we knew, and the dude fucking lit up bird shit straight, and we were all fucked up. He straight inhaled bird shit. I don't feel bad because of who it was, but yeah, that was fucking hilarious. He puked. It was Chris Murray.
There was
Oh.
one kid, it was a middle school kid. We were in high school, and it was the younger brother of one of our friends. The older brother we called Dookie, the younger brother we called Little Dookie. And you could pay Little Dookie to smoke. If you gave him $20, you could pay him to smoke anything. And he rolled up a McDonald's bag and lit it and smoked it. And this thing burned the colors of your background, like green and purple.
Little Dookie got cancer, didn't he?
Probably. I don't know if he's still alive, to be honest.
Probably
I saw his
not.
older brother the other day. He looks all right. Who is Dual Helix?
I don't know. But don't forget to smash that like button.
Agreed.
Hells yeah.
You guys are really popular tonight. Okay.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ted Harris, better known as the fire-breathing idiot.
Yep. All right. Honest.
I've done a lot of stupid things on the internet. And this is probably the dumbest thing I have ever done.
Doug's gonna love this segment.
I'm gonna take a Carolina Reaper, and I'm gonna bong rip one.
Okay. So that'd be like spraying pepper spray down your throat.
Yeah.
So this is my bowl. Oh my god! I'm just gonna rip a chunk off of this.
Fire it up.
Not water, dude. Milk.
I can't see. I'm not opening my eyes. This is horrible. Don't ever do that again.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Oh my god.
When it said "don't worry," I thought it was gonna say he died.
I think we do like a memorial, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Ted.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, the idiot is no more. Darwin won.
God, can you imagine how that felt?
Probably
in your
drinking
lungs,
mace.
dude?
Can you imagine that guy might have kids? Oh God.
Well, Michael, that's why we got people like you.
Oh God damn it. I'll never be out of a job.
Look at Paul, dude. His shameless self-promotion in the chat.
Well, should that be another segment of sibling rivalry? What can we get Doug to take a bong rip of?
Don't do that to Doug.
Yes, no, please, not sweet Doug.
He already got the vegetable pizza.
We'll get him that book of a meat recommended, and he can just like take a bong hit of that every night, just rip a page off and burn it. We're gonna be like how high it'll come out like an economist or something like that.
Did you ever have friends that would like really wanted to roll a joint with a page from the Bible? Because I did.
Yeah, everybody had one of those.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weed, dude.
It is. It's also a lot of like little anarchy A's drawn on desks and upside down crosses.
And the yes.
Yep.
We used to make.
Oh
family
yeah, I
barbecue.
still do the S. I mean, I went to a school that started with an S, so I mean, they also had to change their mascot from Trojan because that started to get a sexual connotation. So what did they change it to? The Minutemen,
Classy.
which isn't much better. It's like a colonial reference.
There was I think it was actually Peoria had a high school team called the Chinks.
The Cheeks.
The Chinks.
Oh no shit. Jeremy Lin's, the Fighting Jeremy Lin's.
And then they changed it to the Dragons. Because, like, we still want to keep the Asian theme.
Oh, that's fucking great. There's a college, Wichita. I think it's Wichita State College. They're called the Shockers. So yeah, exactly. So that's where it's going. When I don't know, a few years ago, Ohio State was playing Wichita State in like the Elite Eight or something like that in the college basketball tournament, and they played Wichita State, and Wichita State beat Ohio State. So yeah, like the whole student section was like throwing up like double Shockers. It was great. It's like ESPN didn't plan for this, huh?
Right.
It was funny. Shockers.
If only they had Castellanos to hit a line drive and that announcer to say a bad word.
What are you talking about?
Hex isn't here. I can't say it.
Oh. Okay.
There was just another one last week. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I mean, what are you talking about? An announcer said something.
When baseball announcers get caught on a hot mic saying a word that starts with N and ends in R and rhymes with Tigger.
I mean, when did this happen? This happened last week?
There was one just last week, yeah. He meant to say that they were going to the, and I quote, Negro League museum, but that wasn't what he said.
Well, who said it?
Paul says Oakland A's.
What game was it? Like, I mean,
let's see if we can find the clip.
Because people like people that do that job, like that's who you see on camera is not who you get. Like,
May 8th, 2023. Okay, Oakland A's play-by-play announcer Glenn Kuiper.
So it was
Major League Baseball announcer says racial slur on air. Oh no, I don't want to play-by-play. I want the actual.
No shit.
That's because alcohol thins your blood, Alice. That's why you're getting cold.
Well, Randy got colder.
That's why Randy's not cold, because Dr. Pepper thickens your blood.
Exactly.
All 23 flavors.
I'm never going to bleed to death. They're going to stab me, and it's just going to clot instantly.
We're going to hear about Randy on the news. Illinois, man. Gets stabbed 119 times and just like goes about his day. Like not even an internal bleeding. We're talking about external bleeding.
He credits Dr. Pepper with saving his life.
Well, have you read about that lady in Texas? She's like 109 and drinks like 3 Dr. Peppers a day. I'm gonna be fucking immortal.
I found it.
He's like, I got the fountain of youth, yo. What you drinking by the 20 ounce?
This is one of those tall bottles, 16.
If you wanted to play that video, I did find it. I dropped it in the chat. It's about 10 seconds in. Me?
Oh, where is it in the chat?
StreamYard chat.
You know, the cool kid table. Man, there's. Where's that fan?
It's right there.
Anyways. Supposed to hit like 87 this weekend, I think. Yeah, go for like 10 seconds in.
We had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum and Arthur Bryant.
That wasn't a hot mic. I mean,
we had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum.
Follow the Garage Apartment on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Brand new tweet, photos, videos,
So, apparently, what he meant to say was Negro League Museum.
That's what I figured.
But that was not what he said.
It's like that Bill Burr bit. Sports announcer standing there with his box of shit. Apologizing.
Yes.
That ain't hot mic, dude. That was like a fucking
Why?
straight take, dude. Like that was.
He said that.
That was a Freudian slip.
I mean, I don't know how you walked that back, dude. Like.
Oh no, he lost his job.
Yeah.
He made an apology and was promptly fired.
I bet you that would get me fired at my job, dude. Even if like, and there's not much that would get me fired. That's fucking ridiculous. He stuck the landing and everything. Yeah. He was like, we got the.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Whatever that means, Paul. We haven't gotten to. What do you mean double? There's double audio? What the fuck does that mean?
Where do you see
I'm gonna have to
Doubler's-
Google that.
Double audio.
Where do you see Doubler's dub audio?
He probably has YouTube and Rumble
You
playing
read,
at the
it
same
says
time.
it right there.
I've got them all paused. I'm only watching us on StreamYard.
Confusing me with double audio and shit.
Paul, he had YouTube. He had
Okay.
YouTube
It was
and
only
Rumble
while the
open.
YouTube was playing.
No, Paul had YouTube and Rumble open, and they were both playing. That's what it was.
Yeah, Paul. Fucking Paul.
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not.
He's here.
I was gonna make a joke about being retarded, but then I decided
Yeah,
not to. But
analogy,
now I
analogy.
just did.
This stream has gone so many places. I never.
Now it all makes sense, Kamikaze. Thank you.
What is?
What's that word? Can you say it in a sentence?
Goyim?
Goyim?
Goyim, that's like a non-Jew.
Gentile.
Yeah.
Would I be a goyim?
I mean, haven't you watched
potentially.
Ari Shafir's special, Jew?
Huh?
It's a good
I
comedy
get home,
special.
at 7:15 on a Friday night of Labor Day weekend. You think? I mean,
True. I mean, it's been out for months, but true.
I am handsome. That's all I read. Thanks, honey. It's like your mom calling.
I was right. Paul just
Why
told
don't
me.
girls like me? Well, you're cute. Yeah, thanks, mom.
Thanks, Adam, for saying that. Me saying you're cute is like your mom saying it. That's how you look at me, like I'm your mom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Woof. And not a good woof.
Oh shit! Cold shoulder.
No, I mean, it's probably warmer there than here.
It is getting chilly down here, though. What is out there?
It is getting chilly. It got cold out, man. I hope it's going to be nice for the Boy King's birthday party.
It is.
Yeah, Randy, I'm new at this. Mike shared his screen. When Alice took it off, the audio was still sharing from my computer. Fuck you, Randy.
Trust people that keep secrets, aka Jews.
Paul just called your mom hot.
Prove it.
I mean, you already have Alice's mom all over you. You really want my mom all over?
Oh my god. Oh. God.
The difference between what I pictured when Alice first said that in chat and then to the story being told, fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was great. I was saying, really, I should have seen it happen, and I didn't. Well, maybe I did, and I just don't remember. But, dude, like he straight walked right up to me, like probably 30 feet away. He walked right up to me. He's like, Adam. Well, yeah, like I'm waiting on the girls, like we're supposed to be getting ready, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't know that was Alice's parents, and I dumped her on me. Or dumped one of them on me, and I was like, which one? I was like, which one? And he told me which one. I was like, yeah, that was her mom.
Oh no.
The worst one. The worst possible one you could pick.
Like, did you get it back in? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, we're good.
I mean, like 30% of it.
Yeah.
At
He
most.
was over there, like, pulled out a credit card and started lining
that
her
was
up
only
like she's Coke.
7% of the bag that we got, so it's okay.
Yeah, we have a lot more of.
Oh.
We should really like take
I
them to
never
Great
even
Wolf
thought
Lodge
of
and
that.
sprinkle them in the water. Like, just put a little bit in our pocket and just let it go in the water.
Yeah, we spread most of my grandfather's ashes on top of the mountain here, illegally, but allegedly also.
Yeah.
Did you
In
use
Minecraft. In Minecraft.
I mean, we didn't do that. We threw it in the river.
It's allegedly illegal to put the ground back into the ground.
So
Whatever
what if
happened
it's a state park? Fuck them.
Yeah, in the park. It's God's
And I
park.
hope you were drinking too. I hope you had an open beer.
Dude, if you've ever climbed a mile-high mountain over like 14 miles, you don't have time for more than 2 drinks. So yes. Yeah, I definitely had a drink. But just at the top, though, because at fucking coming back down's kind of dangerous if you don't have your wits about you.
There's plenty of water in this. I mean, people make fun of me about it all the time, and I just say that's how I stay hydrated.
You're right. There's plenty of water in that, but there's not much in 13%.
That's the good shit.
There's plenty of.
It's like drinking fucking chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Actually, it is kind of like that. Except this tastes more like
whatever the fuck IPA. It was a stout. Stouts are like stouts a Guinness.
Yeah, this is it's a main beer,
more
but it tastes like
Guinness.
Tastes like chocolate black licorice because it's like a bourbon
no longer a
aged stout.
Patriots fan because the Patriots won too many Super Bowls.
I got bored of it.
Can you fucking believe this dude saying that shit?
You're a dick.
Also, like, I've always lived with women, so sports aren't on in the house.
I lost my mind when I found this out. I got bored with the winning Super Bowls.
It's like somebody saying, like, I'm bored with having good parents. Sucks.
It's so lame.
You guys want the Bears? You can have the Bears.
I just got bored with,
Yeah, that sucks, Kamikaze.
Whoa.
Will you lay down?
She's like, no. Not gonna lay down. Yeah, that's fucked up, Michael.
I'm not perfect.
Did you cry when Aaron Boone hit that walk-off home run in the ALCS all them years ago?
Who?
You were probably like 8 when that happened.
Yeah.
Probably. Aren't you like in your 20s?
He just turned 30. I wish.
I wish.
I had a sad realization. I'm going to be 42 this year. I thought I was going to be 41.
Damn.
I keep thinking I'm going to be 43, but I'm going to be 44.
I started smoking when you were a year old.
Yep. I keep forgetting if my grandmother's going to be 98 or 97. That's the only one I forget. Yeah, she does. She forgets what day of the week it is. She forgets the nightly routine every night when I make her supper and bring her pills.
Well, kamikaze, I live in Ohio, so there's not really much to fall off of when you go hiking in the woods. You can drink; it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, there are drunk hikes I can go on for sure.
You're more
where,
likely
like,
to
just fall in water.
And drown.
Over in Hinckley and Whips Ledges and stuff. I went to school with a kid who fell off of those and his back was all fucked up forever.
Need another beer.
Another kid I went to school with, he just jumped off and committed suicide. So that was kind of sad.
That was an uplifting story, Alice. Thanks.
Yeah. So, but you can definitely die there, is what I'm saying.
Well, the good news is I would rather drink at my house than like go hiking and drinking. But I would
That sounds like ruining a good buzz.
When we go hiking, because I want to take the kids to the carvings and stuff over there, we're not drinking. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So we watched Cocaine Bear the other night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you guys see that yet?
No.
It was
dude. I watched
it. Definitely just leaned into the stupidity of the movie, which made it
Yeah, it was borderline parody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch Cocaine Bear, and then there's a documentary on.
I'll add it to the list
about it. Oh my god, man! Like it's super. The movie's funny. I thought the movie was funny. And then like to watch the documentary after, like it was, because that's what we did. We watched the movie, then we watched the documentary. It was a good 2.5 hours, man. It was between the two of them. It was funny.
But I like stupid, funny, or just like horror.
It's seriously a bull.
I love watching all the Fast and Furious movies. I mean, they suck, but I like them.
Never seen one of them.
I've seen like.
I've also never seen the original Frozen.
I want to watch that fucking Dungeons and Dragons movie too. That looked good.
I want to see that Nefarious.
No, it was literally Dungeons and Dragons.
Are you into Stranger Things?
I've never watched it. It's a case of one of those things when people talk about it too much. I have no interest in it. I've still never seen Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's okay.
Yeah, it's an art show.
I never watched The Walking Dead.
Stranger Things is a pretty good show, man. Like for all the hype that like it's but like for us, like we grew up and we were like that age then, you know, like so like seeing some of that shit like just reborn is you know nostalgic for us. But I thought it was a good show. We watched it with our daughter. You know, like when in what was it, season 5, the last one that came out, 4 or 5?
I didn't watch the last one. You guys definitely.
I'm down for
I
watching
thought that show got like super woke though, didn't it? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
I mean, no, I don't think so.
Okay. What about
I don't think so. There was
another
awesome
show I've heard people talk about. What about Black Mirror? Have you watched that? Because I've never checked that out either. That sounded kind of like Twilight Zone-esque.
I think it is supposed to be like Twilight Zone.
Yeah, FM told me to watch it, and I did one day when I wasn't feeling well.
Oh,
and
no.
some of them were really good, and some of them left me scarred for the rest of my life. So I don't know.
Okay. That I might like that then. I like feeling.
I don't really. Me and him were talking about this because Stoner and I were giving Paul a hard time about a movie, and like the thing is, I'm sure it's a great movie, but one, I really don't watch a lot of TV, and when I do watch TV, like when I say, "Oh, I've been watching Vanderpump Rules again," I mean Vanderpump Rules is on the laptop in the kitchen, and I'm just doing a bunch of cleaning and shit. I don't
have cable.
I don't really sit down and watch stuff a lot. So when I do, I just kind of want it to be funny. And my dad and I, we used to watch like a lot of like more heartfelt movies together. Same with my mom, and I just like, yeah. But yeah, Adam will watch stuff, and I'll just kind of come in here and there and watch it with him. And if I really like it, I might watch it one day. But yeah, I really don't watch a lot of TV. I listen to TV that doesn't take much to follow.
Yeah. I don't watch many movies, but I watch a lot of series, but not on TV. And as far as my parents went, like I already said, my dad always put on like psychological horrors or just psychological movies like fucking Rain Man or The Truman Show or John Q.
A Beautiful Mind.
Yep. Shallow Hal. And for my mom, it was the stereotypical all crime dramas. I've seen every single episode of every Law and Order, fucking Without a Trace, all of them.
Yeah, I've seen even further
MASH.
back.
All the her family was a big MASH family. MASH and Jag. She's from North Dakota.
My dad fucking loved Jag.
Yep.
My dad watched every episode of Jag, but I think that was probably because he was in the Marines.
Yeah, that'd do it. That's actually little known fact. That's where they introed Leroy Jethro Gibbs, and NCIS was on an episode of Jag.
Yeah, I watched NCIS. I watched it
I like that. I like the original.
When I was pregnant and when Scar was a baby.
Yep.
I watched that a lot while I was nursing. It was great times.
And I always say I'm a huge Big Burn Notice fan. That was one of my favorite shows on USA.
I love that show.
I just watch random videos on YouTube.
Ooh, that could be another watch along for me and Adam.
Like today, I watched how gas station sandwiches are made.
Nice. How many times do they touch their balls, like while they're making it?
The fact that they were making them without gloves on bothered me. Like
they were making them without
gloves. They're like hand touching these sandwiches, and I'm like, you're wearing hairnets and full body suits with no gloves.
So in nicer restaurants they don't wear gloves. They're considered gross.
This was a
no, factory. You're right. Yeah, you should be sanitary enough that you don't need to wear gloves.
Yeah, you should be washing your hands.
Yeah.
So when I worked at Burger King, we had to wear gloves. And let me tell you, those gloves, because they wanted to save money, they left those gloves on and they would reuse them.
Yeah.
They would wash their hands and then Yeah.
All through college, we had a bar on campus, so I worked there, like just making drinks. It was just beer, so I don't know if you'd still call it a bar, but we had alcohol, pouring drinks and just working the back end, like making pizzas and burgers and fry later, all that shit. And the amount of serve safe certifications we had to do just to not be an idiot, basically. Like, people should know this kind of shit. Like, you wash your hands before you deal with food. You don't touch your balls. You don't touch your hair. Wear a fucking hat.
If you touch raw meat, wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Also, though, there are other like things like I hate when people get over autistic about it, where like, oh, but you just touched that raw meat before you cooked it. Yeah, dipshit, it's cooking. It's fine now.
Where did Randy go?
He went to shut his dog up.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Oh, lucky you. It was really high pitched. It almost matched my tinnitus.
Yeah. My tinnitus has been really, really bad the past few weeks.
Yeah, mine's bad right now, but it's just because I have headphones on, because it's always bad when I have fucking headphones on. But I have my fan going in the background, so that helps a little bit just to zone me out of it.
Yeah.
You sleep with the TV on or no?
No, I sleep with a fan.
Oh, I couldn't even do it with a fan. I can just hear it's like so bad ringing in my ears. In fact, at the vow renewal, I heard something and I'm like, does nobody hear that? Does nobody hear that? And I don't know who said it. And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, dude, my fucking ears are ringing.
Yeah. No,
but
the thing that
really bad, and then I get really bad pains in my ears. Like, ask him. It's like it's bad, and it's like unbearable.
The thing that made me notice it was like the day I woke up and I listened to a song, like a song I knew, and as I was listening to it, I thought, why is this entire song like flat or sharp? Like the entire song was missing one note specifically, and it's that note that's ringing in my ear for however many years it's been. And it was all because some nurse told me to clean my ears with fucking hydrogen peroxide when I had an ear infection. Or like swab them with hydrogen peroxide, which damaged the fucking eardrum, and now I have tinnitus.
Yeah, I get impacted earwax too, and I have to put drops in my ears.
Yep, I do that sometimes.
So that's always fun.
Never do that like never do that like candle burning thing though. That's bullshit. The drops work better.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. No, the drops definitely work pretty good. But yeah. And when we go swimming, I've been having issues. I'm gonna have to start wearing earplugs when we go swimming. I just have ear issues coming out my ass and my ears.
Raccoon was having him a little snack, so we'll let you ape shit.
What are you trying to do?
Like us on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and
Forest Mommy says be more sexy.
Where?
No, she didn't. She just said this is some sexy Saturday night chatting. Rumble.
No. I am about to wrap it up though. We've been going for about 2 hours.
We about to dock this boat.
Any more burns for Paul there, Randy?
Oh, burn out.
Paul, why do you look like Indianapolis Jones?
Okay. We're going to land this plane. Michael, do you have anything to plug?
Just sibling revelry. Definitely come around. Check out the show tomorrow night. Obviously, like, subscribe, follow, put a fork in it. Follow everything Forest Mommy Universe, and you'll find me at St. Michael 93 on Twitter.
Randy, anything to plug?
Follow me on
I just
Twitter.
realized.
I see it too.
You're muted.
Oh my
By
God.
design.
Follow me at the Randy Ravis on Twitter. And then Paul, if you want to put my Rumble channel in the chat, I don't remember what it is. So use the text
See if I can find it before Paul.
You bought it at the Kmart in Cincinnati.
Oh my God. All right. Next week we will be having on Kyle from God damn it.
I don't think that's what it's called.
I think that's that. I think it's Kyle Matovic.
Yeah, I can't say. I don't know how you say his last
name. I said it good earlier, I think. We'll find out next week.
So he'll be on next week. The week after that, we're gonna have Doug on.
What, vacation or summer hours or something?
Yeah.
Who the hell cares? Doug will be here.
Yeah, we might open the floor for other people.
I just dropped Randy's Rumble link in the Rumble chat.
Thank you.
There you go.
You are welcome.
My whole 2 videos or whatever.
Smoking and drinking Dr. Pepper.
No idea.
Let me show you how to fix this toilet real quick.
All right, all you heroes that sat here and watched us, you all have a great night. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to watch Sibling Revelry tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Eastern.
It will be
the only time that matters, really.
Eastern supremacy.
Yeah.
King Tech from UWA will be on their show tomorrow. And then following, they're going to have some pre-interview with some dude that they're pre-recording that I don't know who he is, but
Coheed and Cambria.
That guy.
Yeah, some guy. All right, everybody, have a good night.
Thanks, guys.
Much love.